Okay, Manny. Tell me everything.
My name is Manny Mav. I am a drummer from Staten Island, New York. I started playing right before I turned 18, and now I'm 27, so I've been playing drums for 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is the first time I ever said that. I've been playing drums for 10 years.
Isn't that weird when you're like, oh my God, that was 10, what?
No,
10
yeah,
years
I
ago?
never even thought of it just like that until just now.
Bomb drop.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's cool.
So you've been playing drums for a long time, and now you're in this band.
Yeah, I'm in a couple bands right now. My main project is an original band. We're called I Am ISIS, and we had the name before the terrorist group, I swear.
So you're not terrorists.
We are not terrorists. We are good.
Make sure, 'cause
And then I'm in a cover band. I just joined a cover band with my friend Pete. They're called Scuba Steve and the Big Daddies.
I like that one a lot.
It's a little more friendly than the ISIS. And then I play drums for my church worship group as well, a little church on Cedar Grove. So yeah, I play a lot of drums, thankfully.
Drums are cool. And so tell us, what is your main focus right now?
I mean, I've really been doing the band thing for a long time. You know, I've always been in bands with my friends, and we've tried to go on tours, and I've recorded CDs in like 4 or 5 different states, and I've gone on week-long journeys and lived in a studio and slept in the guy's basement, and then wake up and record drums, and then go to sleep on his couch, and then wake up with onion rings and potato chips all over your face because you're just living with 4 guys from New York and you're all the way in Ohio. But yeah, I'm just trying to break into the music industry. You know what I mean? This past year, my favorite band, the Goo Goo Dolls, fired their drummer, and I kind of went in this social media spiel, and I was like, yo, give me an audition to be your drummer. So I really tried hard to do that. I actually spoke to the old drummer, and I was like, yo, dude, don't hate me, because they actually fired him in the worst way possible.
What way?
He was supposed to go on paternity leave. He had twins, and they just fired him right before the kids were born.
Well, that's messed up.
Yeah, so I was just like,
Goo Goo Dolls.
yeah, man. So I contacted everyone that I could, and I tried to get an audition to be their drummer. And I mean, unfortunately, they have a fill-in guy now that they never made permanent, but I don't think they're gonna ever bring the other guy back. I would have loved to be the fill-in guy and play for a couple months, and then okay, Mike's back. His kids are a little grown up, so.
Is that the petition thing that?
Yes, that's my website. Yeah,
is it still going?
I mean, it's ongoing. It's the unfortunate thing about Facebook. I don't know how to change the name for it. I want to make the name from Give Manny Mav an audition on drums to Manny Mav, professional drummer. But I can't. It's just once you make it the name, you can't change it.
Yes, you can.
If you could change it for me, that'd be awesome.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. Google everything, because the internet is an infinite source of information.
I tried. Once you go to edit profile, there's 3 things there.
I will show you, because I changed my name.
Okay, cool. So we can do that. Yeah.
Oh, the interwebs are so confusing.
The interweb.
So what else are you doing? So that's it. So ISIS is your main band thing right now?
Yeah, we just got our CD package. It's called Mosaic. We recorded it last summer. It's 6 songs. Yeah, it's me and 4 other people. Initially, it was a singer-songwriter who just hired a band, and initially, when my old band Every Night Drive broke up, I was just a fill-in drummer, and it was yeah, I'll pay you this much for this, for this gig, and I'll pay you this much for this gig. And then after a couple lineups, the band kind of fell through, and then I brought my good friend Mike into the band, and then a couple of other bandmates. So now we're a solid group, and now this is the first 6 songs that we wrote together as a unit, which is pretty cool because they're all super good. Mike is a classically trained guitarist, bassist, pianist, you know what I mean? He
Playing
does
every
everything.
instrument under the sun.
Yeah, and then Isaac is a jazz pianist, and he plays keyboard in the band, and he's crazy good. Then you got me and Dave, who are just do-it-yourself, taught ourselves, can't read, you know what I mean, just jam and rock.
Can't read music.
Yeah, can't read music. I can read.
He can read regular
I can read words. Yeah, words are good. And then Isis is, she's a spoken soul poet who now is in a rock band, and it's really cool. It's a lot of fun. The song's pretty cool.
What kind of music is it? It's rock music, alternative, or
we say rock,
double bass kind of stuff?
I always play double bass. You gotta have double bass, otherwise it's not Manny Mav. But yeah, it's spoken soul / rock. That's what we tell people. That's what people classify
Let's
as.
make up a new word.
Yeah, spoken soul is weird. It sounds weird, but
I was gonna say sock, but
sock.
Don't
Yeah,
we
play sock. We play sock with I Am ISIS. No, I just say we're in a rock band. I mean, it's cool. Some of the stuff is pretty cool.
I've seen you guys get a lot more popularity though. How's that? How do you do that? Tell us. What are the secrets?
I mean, she writes for a subsidiary of Uptown Magazine that we were just actually featured in this month, and she has she knows some people at Sony, she knows some people here and here. But the thing is, she knows a lot of people, but they don't want a rock band. They want you know what I mean, Rihanna, or they want like
Oh,
solo.
do you ever think of kind of meshing like pop music
We
with...
wrote a couple songs and we've done some stuff that's like
The
more
emotion's
radio
just
friendly.
not really there.
No one digs it. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, if we're trying this hard for this long, we've all been in bands for God knows how long. We might as well just make it with our music one day. I mean, we have stuff. We wrote a song for a campaign that literally the song was written for Obama's presidential re-campaign or whatever, and like we missed the deadline by like a day. We shot the music video for it. People like the song, so it's whatever. The song never went to Obama though. So, but. Yeah.
Well, maybe it could reach him now.
Maybe he'll hear it next. Go get free.
How many likes do you need to get famous?
Obama.
So what else are you doing? Are we quickly look from you in the future?
Right now the cover band Scuba Steve and the Big Daddies.
I really like that.
The Pete King band, I call it.
Tell me
Pete
when
King
it
is my
happens.
friend. We have a show coming up March 15th at Joe Broadway's. It's a benefit for autism actually. So usually that's the cool thing about the cover band. It's the first time that every gig is a paid gig, which is pretty cool. You know what I mean? You get there, you get to drink for free. You know, you get to eat for free. But you get paid for the gigs too, which is pretty cool. But this one isn't a paid gig because it's a benefit show, which is really cool. I think I haven't done a benefit show in forever. My old band used to do benefit shows all the time, and that's all the tour dates for ISIS. The website is imisis.com. It's on facebook.com/IamIsisBand. I can't think of any of the shows we have coming up.
Obviously.
I'm horrible. But
okay, you can find them on the internet.
They're all on the website. They're all on the websites.
What's the website again?
The website is imisis.com. The Facebook is facebook.com/IamIsisBand. And she's on Twitter too. I'm on Twitter. All my stuff is Manny Mav. M-A-N-N-Y.
You want to give a shout out to everyone else?
M-A-V. No, but with the Google Dolls page actually. The Google Dolls page is facebook.com/MannyMav4GGD. And thank you to everyone who, a lot of people, they wrote up a little write-up on me in the Staten Island Advance in like 2 weeks as soon as I started the campaign. And, a lot of people got back to me. My friend Nick Bove actually hit up all of his contacts at Roadrunner Records, who's like a sister company of Warner Brothers. And a lot of people have my back, so I mean, it's like 1,000 or 1,200 likes on that stupid page. So maybe one day, if the guy in the Goo Goo Dolls now, who is so lame, by the way, I could do better than you in some songs, but he's good. He's good. I've seen him a couple times since then. It's just not his thing. He doesn't look like the guy in the Goo Goo Dolls, you know what I mean? I'm so used to Mike, I just want Mike back in the band. But a lot of people have helped me out in the past years. Maybe we'll cut out that part. My boob thing. I just shit on that guy.
You can insult people. You could, I guess. At least it's funny. My last question for you is, what song do you think best describes your work ethic?
What song best describes
out of all the
my
songs
work ethic? Like songs that exist in the world, or
yes.
songs that I've. Okay.
Well, not songs that you've written. No one's gonna. Well, people are gonna know. Well, I guess that's mean.
We Are the Champions by Queen.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, like you said, we're all dreamers, you know what I mean? I've been busting my ass trying to be a drummer in the music industry for so many years.
The hustle!
That when I'm 60 years old, I can be like, yo, I did everything I could. I tried so hard to just play drums for a living and just do it full time. And I won, you know what I mean? No matter what I did or how far I made it or didn't make it.
We're gonna win.
We are the champion. You know what I mean?
Don't let me hanging. #social intercourse.